It's Shannon sending positive vibrations and love. This is part 3 of The Law and the Promise. I hope you're enjoying the Neville Goddard content. So make sure you like, subscribe, click that thumbs up icon on this video so my message can reach more people, get into the YouTube algorithm, and go viral. So let's get right into it. Let's begin. Chapter 11, The Potter. The potter molds clay to form what he perceives in his imagination, what it ought to be. The potter is a metaphor or represents one's imagination. With imagination, you can create things that do not presently exist. Neville recommends to attain your desires, you should imagine scenes implying their fulfillment and enact the scene in your imagination, if only momentarily, with joy sufficiently felt within its limits to make it natural. Think from the end to enact the end is to create reality. Neville provides an example of a businessman who was desperate to keep his business open, and all he needed to do this was $4,000. So this man decided to imagine receiving a check for $4,000 with belief, the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and faith. And on his 4th day of doing it, out of nowhere, unexpectedly, he receives a new contract and a check for over $4,000. These types of miraculous imaginings happen in reality quite frequently. In my own life, I can recall times where I was short on rent, but I had absolute faith the universe would provide and my rent would be paid in full. And through my imaginings, I actually paid the rent on time each time. Unwittingly, I was utilizing the Goddard technique prior to even knowing about it implicitly. So start right now. Let's imagine together. Just think about money, the feeling of money, the texture, the smell. Think of lots of $20 bills, $10 bills, $50 bills, $100 bills. Because I know right now, during this pandemic, money is a big issue for a lot of people. Chapter 12, Attitudes. You must embrace a stance that comes from a positive mindset and truth when implementing imagination. You must reshape your attitude to change reality through your imaginal activity. When something goes wrong in your day or you have a negative experience, Goddard suggests resetting the memory by imagining it as you would have liked it to transpire for everyone's highest good. For instance, Neville's friend refused to give money to a jobless man asking for money. He reimagined the man having a job, enough money, happy, living well, and shaking his hand. Neville's friend ran into the same man 4 months later, and the man complimented him and told him if he had given him that money, he probably wouldn't have helped himself out by getting a job. In my own life, I've witnessed some of my friends in bad relationships, in jobs they were not happy in, and feeling unhappy about life. I would take some time to imagine my friend happy in a loving relationship, smiling in a job that they loved, or just smiling and happy with their life. And in no time, that friend found a new job. That friend was out of the bad relationship, and that friend started to feel happy about life again. It's a small act, wishing others the best through your imagination, but it works. So if you want to start imagining some of your friends in a better situation, you'll pass this kindness on to others. Chapter 13, All Trivia. Goddard is encouraging everyone to use their imagination for trivial things because human imagining has the power to move into actuality, reality, by asserting the reality into existence through your mental images. When you try to imagine things, simple things, for trivial reasons, such as extra money to buy the new running shoes that just came out, or eating a fancy, extravagant, absolutely delectable meal at your favorite restaurant, getting together and hanging out with your closest friends for Super Bowl Sunday. Simple things are easier to imagine as they are things you're familiar with and you feel as if they are already within your reach, your capacity to have. So try that. Chapter 14, the creative movement. The creative movement, according to Goddard, there is a moment in each day that Satan cannot find, nor can his watch. Friends find it, but the industrious find this moment and multiply it. When it once is found, it renovates every moment of the day if rightly placed. Each of us needs to seize this moment, seize the day, carpe diem, to imagine our best outcomes into fruition rather than being reactionary in nature to what is happening throughout our days. Respond by imagining with feeling the wish fulfilled. The moment you wake up in the morning, capture this moment and imagine your desire with passion, emotion, feeling, belief, faith, and it will transpire. There's something magical about starting your day utterly happy, feeling your wish fulfilled in your imagination. Try it. It only needs to take 5 minutes of your time, but it's critical to creating your dream. Chapter 15, the promise. The universe, God, is trying to rouse man from his profound sleep and awaken mankind in faith through the furnaces of affliction to the fulfillment of the promise. At the appointed time, the amazing, wonderful, majestic desires will come true. However, you can only reach the promised land through a rebirth from above, a rebirth of the mind. Take time each day to meditate, to calm and soothe your mind into opening up to life's possibilities. Settle your energy to shift towards your greatest good. Make sure you comment down below if you learned something from this series. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. You've already liked this video, subscribe to my channel as I continue to bring you more positive content to uplift you, change your life, make you and me the best versions of ourselves in 2022. Let's get it. Good vibes.